Hi, Ladypreneurs. So I've been talking to a couple of different people about their logos lately, and maybe you don't have one at all and you need to create one, or maybe you just want to revise yours a little bit. We're going to really show you 3 easy steps to be able to inspire your logo, to be able to make it really pop and be you, but do it in a really easy way. So first off, I have to say that if you want an extremely professional customized logo, I would definitely go to Fiverr.com. So I can put that in real quick for you so that you know what I'm talking about. It's Fiverr.com. There's a bunch of other websites like this too, where you can basically have a freelance graphic designer create what you need for you. That is exactly what I did with my logo. But if you aren't able to pay anyone to be able to create your logo, I'm going to give you some great tips on how to make an amazing logo just for you. So what we're going to do is we are going to start off in Google. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to write down 5 to 10 words that you want to be associated with your brand, whether that's power, whether that's money, whether that's love or heart or wings or angels or whatever it is that you want associated with your brand. Just write down 5 to 10 words. And then we're going to take those words and we're going to say, okay, so let's say that your company is women coaching. So we're going to start with logo, and we're going to put the semicolon there, and we're going to say women light, right? Maybe we want our brand to be associated with light. And we know that our ideal client is, actually, let's do this, women empowerment. Let's try that. We want our brand to be associated with empowerment. So what we're going to do, let me shrink my video down here a little bit so you can see. So what you're going to do is put logo and then whatever describes either your business or your clientele, and then a word that you want associated with it. So if we want women empowerment, we're going to go to images, make sure you're on images, and you're going to just look through the images here. Now, we're not stealing anyone's logo. We're just getting ideas. I want you to get ideas of what you like and what you don't like so that you can design your logo the way that fits you. So we're going to just click through some of these. Maybe you like this concept of like a profile with something in the background. So if you like that, we're just going to copy that image. We're going to open up a Word doc or whatever it is that you use to maybe take notes or wherever you can store that picture. So we're just going to put that picture in there because we maybe like that, just that piece of it. Or if you like the color or whatever that happens to be. This is an interesting logo, right? Ooh, okay, maybe I really like this woman with the butterfly in the background. So we're just gathering. We're almost kind of making almost like a Pinterest board for ourselves. And if you want to do it on Pinterest, you're more than welcome to. And I bet you could do this activity on Pinterest too. I've only done it on Google. Do you like the thing in the background there, that kind of waviness? Do you like the hearts in the word love? Maybe yours doesn't have to be hearts. Maybe it can be a sunshine in the word love. Whatever that looks like for you. This is also a great activity to do if you're looking for rebranding your name as well. If you look at what kind of names people have and what that looks like for you. So you can also look at the fonts too. So Women Empowering India. This is an interesting font. Do you like more wavy fonts, or do you like more straight fonts? Or do you like a mix of both? So we're just going to kind of keep looking through this a little bit. It's very interesting. When you put in women, there's a lot of different profile kind of looks there. And what's also interesting about this one is that, see how it says Global Women Empowerment Network, and it has Gwen, which I think is actually kind of cool. Do you want your logo to have just a couple of initials, or do you want your logo to have both, or maybe one or the other? Some things to think about here. So just keep on going until you find something that really speaks to you. This is very interesting. Now, know that you're not going to be able to create something customized unless you hire a graphic designer or you're a graphic designer yourself. And there's lots of different places to go on this one, but we're just going to say, okay, well, what if we like this lotus flower concept, right? So we're going to go through, we're going to do this with several different words. So maybe it's not empowerment anymore, maybe it's heart. You want a heart associated with it. And so you're just going to kind of look through and see what it is about these things that you like. So now that we've got kind of our little Pinterest board, so to speak, of different things that we like, maybe we like the profile, maybe we like the lotus flower, maybe we like the butterfly, whatever it is, and it doesn't have to be that girly. It's totally up to you. Then we're going to go over to Canva. So if you go to canva.com, canva.com, create a profile. It's absolutely free. And then click on templates. Guys, this is so awesome. Watch this. You can do almost anything in Canva. So just go to logos. And we're only looking at these as just a base. So just look at the concept of these. We're going to change this in all sorts of different ways to match what we're looking for in our company. Excuse me. So maybe you really like how the little flower is right there, or we can change that little flower to something else. Or maybe you like where there's like multiple things on the picture and then the name underneath. Boy, I'm losing my voice, guys. Or maybe you like something like this, where it's kind of larger than life a little bit. Or two circles. See, it doesn't have to stay a circle. It can be replaced with whatever icon you want. This is kind of an interesting concept. So we're just going to look through these templates and just see what it could be. And honestly, it doesn't matter what template you choose. It's just going to make it a little bit easier for you. So maybe you like the line underneath here. So you can choose any of these templates and change it however you want to do it. So we're going to choose this one because we like this line. So it says use this template. And when this loads, we're going to be able to change a lot of different things about this. So let's say that your brand color is not green. So we're going to click on this and go over here to green. And let's say that it is actually this tan color. We'll go for something a little brighter here. Let's say that it is pink. That's pretty strong. Now, what's awesome about Canva, and I don't want to give, like, I'll give you just a quick crash course on how you do this, but, you know, let's say that your company's name is called Imagine Health Coaching. I don't know, something like that, right? And so you can change this font if you want to. You can come up here and you can change it. If you have a font that you have already bought and you have that loaded on your computer, you can actually upload it on here if you have the paid version. If not, you'll want to try and find something that's similar. So, so Alfresco is actually my, I bought this one and that one's mine. But if you like that one, Allura is actually free already on Canva, and that one is really nice. So when you're looking at fonts, you want to say, do I like curvy fonts? What do curvy fonts say? Curvy fonts are kind of a female type of thing, or really soft, whereas a harder font or a straighter font almost means more business, or in some ways more personal. And so what we're going to do is we're actually going to just delete this Conde, but we like this and we like the line underneath it. So this is where the magic happens. We're going to look at our logos over here. And we're going to say, you know what, I really like this lotus. And it's an interesting concept to have something in the lotus. See, we're not creating the exact same thing, because that would be probably illegal, I think, if they have a trademark. We're just using this as inspiration. So let's go over here and we're going to go to elements, because we're looking more for a icon as opposed to like an actual picture. So let's put in lotus. And look at that, we've got a bunch of different lotus flowers, right? Now some are paid and some are free. And it really, the paid, like if we go with this one, because this one's really nice. If we go with this one, we can see over here that when we download it, which we haven't done yet, then this image costs $1. Super easy. So every time you download that, it's going to charge you $1 on the whatever card you have. So $1 for a logo is really not bad. All right, so let's say that we love this concept right here. Remember how we're matching that with the words that we are using to describe our brand. So this could be something like really encompassing women or health. Lotus is very much a health kind of thing. So we're gonna say this is really nice here. And let's do something inside of it. So let's do maybe a light. Now a light bulb might be a little bit cheesy. Maybe that's not what we're going for. This might be kind of no, not that one. Let's see here. So we're just gonna kind of scroll through this and maybe, and that's why you want to have multiple words here, is because you want to play around with what comes up for you. So we're talking about health, so let's do something different. Maybe we'll just actually put the word health in there. And we've got some interesting designs here. Maybe. And what's cool about this is that we can change the colors of this too. So let's try a white. And we're gonna just play around with this just a little bit and see what this could look like. Maybe, and see how when you click on this, you can also change the colors here too. I like those colors though. Let's see if we can kind of match those colors. See how it says document colors? This is really neat because then you can decide, you can match them up. How cool is that? I kind of like that. But see, the thing is like I said, it's not going to be 100% customized to you. It's not going to be, you know, nobody else has that out there. But when you start layering and you put different pieces together like this, then you can really come up with something very unique. And because it's a logo, I want to be able to really expand that because I want it to take up the entire thing. So we can do whatever we want with it. And what's nice about Canva is it's going to show you these lines here. So ta-da, there's our logo. Imagine Health Coaching. Just totally made that up. And we can see that this is going to draw in women because the lotus flower is a very feminine thing. And it obviously says health because of that. Now we can make even different versions of this if we want to, or maybe we just play with this concept and just save this piece of it here. I'm going to tell you a little bit of a secret. When you go to download, you can change like PNG or JPEG or whatever you want to there. If you are a paid member of Canva, and I think it's like $100 a year, so it's really not bad. You get more pictures and you have the ability to do a transparent background. So what that means is when you add it to something, you are gonna just see this piece, and regardless of the color in the back, it's going to blend in seamlessly. So I personally love that concept of having the ability to do a transparent background, but it's totally up to you. If you like this and this is your logo, that's perfect. So this could be a logo just to kind of help get you started. Or maybe you're rebranding and you want to, you know, you like the font that you have, but you want to change that image above. This is a perfect way to do it. So step one is come up with the words that you want to describe your brand. Step two is to Google those words associated with your type of company, such as, or client, such as like coaching or jewelry or women or whatever it is that you want to use. Step three is to go to Canva and go to elements and find the elements that speak to those words. Just search them and play around with it. It is a lot of fun. I usually help my clients build out a logo, a very simple, quick logo that actually looks really good in less than an hour. And I mean, we did this video, I think, here in about 15 minutes. So you can see how awesome this concept is. So big shout out to Canva. I use Canva for almost everything. So if there's ever something you're like, I wonder how to do that, go to Canva and their templates and just type in the word that you're looking for, such as brochure or logo or website or whatever it is that you're looking for. You're probably going to find it on Canva. So I hope that has helped you guys. I've had quite a few people ask about logos lately, and this is just a fun, quick way to get your logo done and out there. Because remember, ladies, done is better than perfect. All right, thank you so much for joining here today, and we will see you next time.